We're jumping.
Yes, sir. Another episode. GroupChat Combos. We're back. It's your boy, Ty Too Sly. To my left, it's Eli, of course. And to my right, it's Emilio. It's glad to have you guys on for another one. I had a loss of a fellow friend of ours in our community, Evan Paget. And I just wanted to give my condolences in a moment of silence for him. The memories that I had with him were fond ones, and I appreciated him being in my life. So, yeah, I just want to give a moment of silence for Evan Paget. Yeah. Have you guys seen the Coachella lineup for this year?
No, I haven't.
Okay, yeah. So, they did their thing last year. They almost had Kanye West coming out. He was supposed to headline, but he didn't. I think The Weeknd and Swedish House Mafia, covered for him. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this year's is Harry Styles and I think it was like Blackpink.
Who's that?
Yeah, who is that? And yeah, for anybody that wanted to go to a Coachella festival, I don't think they would have chosen this year's lineup to go. Because first and foremost, I would go to a Coachella festival, but not one that had a shitty ass lineup.
I mean, bro, I'm not going to go see fucking Blackpink.
No way.
I don't know who the fuck that is. I know Coachella wants to be different. I know they want to, they were kind of the ones, they're one of the biggest festivals, but man, you don't got to be too different. You don't have to put all these artists on here. Now, if you're going for a different vibe, okay, yeah, you can have different artists. You can have unknown artists, and no disrespect to Blackpink.
Blackpink.
Yeah, no disrespect to Blackpink.
Motherfuckers about to come after us in the comments.
Yeah, no disrespect. might be a fire. I don't know if it's an artist, if it's a group, whoever, but Coachella and Blackpink, that's not who I'm thinking if I want to go to Coachella to see.
How many monthly listeners?
It's a Korean group.
22 million monthly listeners.
It's a Korean group. Makes sense. Okay. Makes sense. Them Korean groups be going fucking crazy, popping, man. Bro.
Now that we know, huh? We should have done a little bit of research.
Let me take that back because they
on the mic talking reckless.
Yeah, them K-pop fans go crazy for them.
Hey, I know that a few K-pop people. I think they did some crazy ass trend where, what's the other band's name? I think it's like
BTS.
BTS. Yeah, they were doing this crazy ass world tour. Girls were throwing their bras at them and.
Bro, those motherfuckers are up, bro.
Up. And they have sold out arenas, sold out venues.
Yeah.
So 22 million monthly listeners doesn't surprise me.
Didn't they have to sign up for a war or something? Going to the draft?
Did they?
So
the North Korean War?
Or I don't know what war. I don't want to be wrong. But I think I read something they had to enlist in the draft or something for at least 2 years or a year and a half or something like that.
Whenever you see a lineup of a festival that you want to go to, say Rolling Loud, and you don't know an artist, do you guys check them out? Do you guys look at that artist and try to listen to them before you go to that concert?
Okay, are you talking about, Rolling Loud is a completely different area because we know rap music. Okay. So it's for us, the rappers, I guess to answer your question, the rappers that we may not know would be the ones that are performing at 2 p.m.
Okay.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. We would know probably everyone by 6 or 5 o'clock. We would know every single rapper and probably at least 3 to 5 songs.
That's true.
and I mean the thing with festivals, especially something like Rolling Loud, is I'll look at the artists who are nowhere near the headliners, and I will recognize a good amount of them. But when I recognize artists there, I'm like, why the fuck is this nigga even at Rolling Loud? Yeah. You know what I mean? There's some people
Facts.
bro, Fat Nick. Why the fuck is Fat Nick at Rolling Loud? Who's really going to go see that nigga, man? I mean, I guess, they got to fill all the spots that they got to fill for, it being fucking 3 days long. But it's but hey, can't really knock them niggas because they made it to Rolling Loud regardless, exactly. But to answer your question, I kind of never really go and check out any of the artists because it's I look at it as if I don't know the artist and, they're at Rolling Loud, then 9 times out of 10, if it's an artist that just not as big, I'm already going to know of them, and I may be missing out on some artists, but most of the times I'm not going to be missing out on them. So I'm not really going to go and check them out,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't start being like, damn, who is that? Till I get to like the fourth row.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, facts.
You know
facts,
what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah.
Like to where it's just like, I've never seen the name, never anything.
Yeah.
I mean, do you be the same way?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, but Coachella is completely different. I probably wouldn't know a bunch of people on Coachella.
Well, you see, the thing is, Eli doesn't listen to house music for one.
Okay.
So, like, let's get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Eli doesn't listen to house music.
I mean, not
he
that
just listens to rap music. Do you see how he perked up and started speaking about Rolling Loud? He loves rap music, but something like Coachella that's more a little laid back and more maybe alternative for Eli's taste.
Not only does he
Fuck that, it's out the window.
Not only does he only listen to rap music, like, bro, like literally only listens to rap music. He doesn't listen to house. He doesn't listen to fucking oldies, classics.
Oldies.
Like, bro, it's rap or nothing.
No, it's not. Y'all are lying to these people.
5 in straight trap music.
Y'all are lying to these people.
And then once they throw in like some Brent Fayez or some shit and be like, oh, nigga, you see what I'm listening to, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, what? That's pretty much fucking rap music. Nigga listen to an R&B song by Tory Lanez. Nigga, he's still a rapper. It don't matter.
Bro, it's just, for me, bro, those beats, bro, I can't get with it, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Bro, because you don't really be listening to the music, man. Like, you just be trying to hear,
His
like...
ears can't hear that type of wavelength.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can, bro.
And you know, it's funny because this nigga has said to me multiple times about, oh, you're not going to listen to a song unless it has some 808s hitting in the background or auto-tune or some shit like that. Like, nigga, like, but that's really you.
Bro, I can't do it, bro. I've tried. I really have tried. I've really tried to listen to these.
Leave a comment leave a comment below if Eli needs to listen to alternative, house, EDM, any other type of music.
I can't do EDM.
Rap.
I'm sorry, bro. That shit makes it's like, bro. That shit. I know it's music. No disrespect to anyone that likes it or makes that music. You're being creative in your own way as you should, but bro, that shit just sounds like noise to me, bro. Straight noise, bro. It's like. But there's nothing better to me than hearing a hard-ass beat and a motherfucker just flowing. They're just running that shit. You know, putting word plays in, you know, switching flows, going in and out of pockets, you know.
Just like that Benny the Butcher song I just played.
Exactly, bro. That's pure art. That's literally rap at its purest form right there.
But
what was the song? Say the song. Say the song.
Burden of Proof by Benny the Butcher.
If you haven't heard it, listening to it. That is...
But the thing
rap
is,
music
a true, sorry to cut you off, but a true artist is going to know what types of art that they like to put out by trying every type of art. A true artist.
And the thing about that is, like, if you talk about a true artist, and for instance, that song.
So is Drake a true artist to you?
Yes, bro. Drake
because Drake tries everything.
Music. Exactly, but not even that. Say Tory Lanez, for instance, he probably listens to country music, or Chief Keef may listen to country music, but doesn't listen to it all the time. But if something comes on, he may know a song, you know, and he may appreciate country music, but he's not like he can't listen to it.
But
he's a trap rapper, right?
Yeah.
He's a trap artist, you know. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah, tap into all.
Yeah, bro. Because I'm not gonna I want to say this, because bro, I follow rappers on social media. And, you know, sometimes they repost music and stuff, and they'll repost some things, and I'll be like, hey, fucking listen to this? Like, it just be blowing my mind. That it's like, damn, that's crazy. Like, I never would have thought that, like.
You be missing out.
Yeah.
And the way that you just have broke down that song about rap music, how they flow in, hit the pockets and everything like that, like,
bro, hearing a motherfucker go in and out of pockets, like, I can actually hear that shit. I know y'all can too. Like, bro, that shit's amazing to me.
But, you know, like...
hold on, not to cut you off, but other artists do that in other music.
Yeah,
you just don't try to listen to the music like that.
Or their form of how they do it. Like, for instance, you don't like EDM. This nigga left the first night of the festival. He couldn't do it after that. I get it, right? But, like, for me, it's like, okay, I see where they're creating the sauce, building up, high crescendos, climax, and then they start going down, and they start mixing back down, and start having all the flavors combine, you know, and it goes out like that. Whereas, like, it's kind of the same thing. There's pockets, you know, there's different types of buildups, there's different types of trills and tunes, and I'm just using EDM because it's like the polar opposite of what this guy listens to. So I get it, you know, but
put me on something in the comments.
Yeah, put him on something. Put him on something other than a rap song, please, in the comments.
yeah, to kind of switch to the next topic, man. I really got to say this, and it's just really been irking me, man. The world nowadays is love the world. It's so great. I love change. I feel like the world is kind of going in a better direction, but it's kind of not, man. But the fucking getting offended and canceling everything and just being so soft, shit has to stop, man. The shit has to stop. And the reason why I say this is because I love comedy movies. I love to watch a comedy movie, just have a good laugh and everything. And in recent years, it's been a while since I have watched a new comedy movie that's came out that has been good.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie. Me personally, I think a big part of that is because you just can't, comedy isn't the same anymore.
Yeah.
You can't make a film and have it do good numbers in the box office.
Yeah.
Because if there's a joke, if there's something that people get offended by and a whole, it goes viral and everybody wants to cancel it, then you're making no money. You're losing money. Yeah. And we're not talking about losing a few $100s. Like, you're losing fucking millions.
Yeah.
When do you think the last good comedy movie came out?
Bro.
Since we're talking about it.
Something memorable that I want to bring up that's funny as fuck to me is the Rush Hour scene where Chris Tucker's running up the steps and that old Chinese lady says, "Move out of the way, Kobe." That shit. I don't know, man. Like, that's what, gets series, and like, Rush Hour 3 came out after that, and it's like, that's what attracts people, man. It's
yeah.
Like, that
definitely.
funny kind of like edgy, like they don't mean it. It's a joke. Take it how you want it, but don't take it so offensive.
Yeah.
But now it's like,
yeah, and it's not even like a personal thing. I won't go and say like, oh, it's just me personally. I haven't found any movies like literally numbers wise, comedy movies have not been doing numbers, so like I
got some numbers for us.
Yeah. I've done some research, right? And so let's start off with the recent movies, right? And this will really put it into perspective. Mm-hmm. So last year, 2022, right? These aren't like just number one top grossing movies, but in the top 5 gross for movies, for comedy movies, it's Space Jam and
what the fuck? Yeah. Wait, I had to stop you at one.
Space Jam.
What the fuck?
And
that's crazy.
And another one is A Hitman's Wife Bodyguard. Like,
that wasn't even fucking funny.
That's my exact point.
That was more like action rom-com.
Exactly.
Never even heard of that movie.
Like,
exactly. And then
fuck?
both
of them.
So
that was number 2.
That it's not
okay.
like, yeah.
Okay.
But then, so if you compare, top grossing movies or comedy movies that, did really good numbers in the box office, those are 2 examples right there. And then if you go back to like what I'll say is the golden age of comedy movies for me, if you go back to like 2007, in the top 10, you have Superbad and Blaze of Glory.
God,
so
classic.
That's
classic,
crazy.
classic,
Stamped.
classic,
iconic.
You know what I'm saying? And then here I got some more numbers for y'all. For 2021, we had Minions as a number 1. That was number 1. Which Minions I can understand. You know what I mean? Like that's a box office super big movie. You know
Kids
what I mean?
love it. Adults love it.
Yeah, but it's still not like a true classic comedy movie.
Not at all.
And then I'll give another one, The Bad Guys. Never watched it.
I've never seen that.
Always scroll by it on one of the streaming apps, but never watch it. You know what I mean? And then you go back to 2008 and you have Step Brothers and Tropic Thunder, which is in the top 10.
Fire.
Like
nigga, what?
You know,
that's
Tropic
crazy,
Thunder?
bro. That's crazy, bro.
Tropic Thunder was one of those that just like, even like how like, what was his name? Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
bro, like, if you've seen that, and it sticks with you, bro.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like
that shit was.
And what's crazy about it is back then in 2008, I mean, Robert Downey Jr. even got like some hate. He got a lot of backlash for painting his face black, and portraying as a black character back in 2008. If that shit happened now in 2023, bro, he'd be in no more movies.
No more.
You're not going to see him anywhere. Back then, it was just like, oh, he got some hate for it, but at the end of the day, he's an actor.
Yeah.
It's a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just crazy to me, man. It's the world nowadays, man. Fuck that shit.
And even in like the transition to, almost to kind of flip it, Django. You know how Leonardo DiCaprio had to say the N-word a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like using racial slurs.
Yeah,
but he had to, and I think you guys have seen the clip where Samuel L. Jackson was like,
"Of course,
you got to get into character." You know, but like that's what it is at the end of the day. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be things that entertain us, not something that we take personal and we compare it to our personal lives. It's supposed to be something that's on the film that we appreciate and we take it as comedy. You know, whether that be dark humor or, you know, something that's fun, just.
I don't know why people, and like even we can talk about, we were just talking about music, like people don't, I don't think people consume things at a level of looking at like this is art. All of this is art, movies, TV, music, like all of this is art. Someone's vision that created this and for your entertainment.
Exactly.
Like, and I don't think people look at it that way at all. They look at it as, I don't know, they take it personal. So
yeah,
it's either thumbs up or thumbs down, you know?
Yeah. There's never no in between anymore or nothing.
Yeah.
It's
never
like,
no in between.
It's like the fucking best movie of the year or cancel it or it's trash.
Yeah.
Literally that's the standards.
Yeah,
like,
that's how 2023 is probably gonna continue to go.
Yeah.
I don't see any downward trend on that.
And I mean, like movies are fucking, bro, The Hangover, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
bro, The Hangover,
classic.
Ted, The Campaign, like,
bro, Ted.
Bro, they would never make a movie like Ted anymore, bro. Well, do y'all? I have a question for y'all. It's highly debated. Do you think The Office would survive if it came out this year?
I mean, yeah, I think The Office could survive, but it definitely would be watered down and toned down because
I'm talking about the exact same way it is.
Oh
no,
bro, the amount of listen. I'll give one of my favorite fucking scenes from The Office, right? It's the episode where Dwight wants to like check the office's like safety protocols, whatever, and he starts the fire, and you know they just all start freaking out and everything, right? He locks all the doors, you know, the door handles get hot and everything, and this nigga Stanley, his old ass, can't fucking breathe because of the smoke, right? This nigga passes out, and bro, this shit is one of the funniest shits ever, bro. This nigga Michael gets on top of him, right, and is like trying to wake him up and shit. And he's like, bro, he's like, Stanley, he's like, you're black. He's like, Obama's the president. He's like, you can't die. Bro, watching that shit, bro, like, nigga, I'm not taking offense to none of that shit, nigga. Like, that shit's funny, you know what I mean? But then, like, if they were to say a joke like that now, even black people would be like, oh, why is a white man think it's okay to make a joke like that? Why does a white producer think he can write that joke? Like,
or even like I saw a scene like scrolling through reels. What's the white guy's name?
Dwight.
Yeah. Dwight was he ordered some pizzas for like these black guys, and he's like, white people love pizza, black people love pizza, rich people love pizza, poor people love pizza. Do black people love pizza? and then he like the next scene is the black people like eating the fuck out of this pizza, right? And then Dwight's like, yeah. I'm
like, bro, what that pops in my head immediately, which, bro, if they made this today, like the show would literally be canceled, another one would come out, is when Michael found out Oscar was gay.
Oh,
bro, that shit was, he's like, I'll kiss you. Just let me kiss you. Just let me kiss you. But yeah, man, I don't. Shit. But it's like we say that like The Office wouldn't survive today. But at the same time, you also have to look at it from this landscape. People love The Office nowadays.
Yeah. So
it's like.
Yeah, so it's hard because I feel like nowadays it's just one of those things that it really just depends. It depends on who the people are.
It's just for the culture too. Like you just got it. It's The Office.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's just like I just haven't been able to. I haven't watched no good comedy movies, in recent times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it really just sucks, man. It sucks. I want the classic comedy movies back, man. I want 40-Year-Old Virgin back, bro. Like,
man,
that movie right there.
Classic.
I might have to rewatch that tonight. I actually watched Neighbors last night. It was okay. I mean,
was Zac Efron
good?
Zac Efron and Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen is that nigga. Rogen,
for sure.
He's that nigga.
I don't know if you guys have seen Seth Rogen's gluey like pottery.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's unique.
Yeah, Seth Rogen is really creative. Like,
and he's a stoner.
Yeah, outside. Yeah,
Express with James Franco.
Man, bro, that's a great. I love that movie.
With Dave.
I
Franco,
love that
James
movie.
Franco.
The interview.
No, not the
Oh,
That's
Pineapple Express. Oh yeah.
They were
Pineapple
together in Pineapple Express.
Yeah. Pineapple Express, man. I remember the first time I watched it. Like I wasn't even smoking weed the first time I watched it.
Swear to God.
And then,
I didn't even understand what it meant really.
Yeah, and then when I watched it after smoking weed, like I knew all the references. I knew everything.
Everything.
Bro, have y'all seen Hot Tub Time Machine?
That shit is classic.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Shit's hilarious.
I watched that shit last month.
Well, before we get out of here, I got a maybe a hot take for y'all.
Okay.
The 70s show is one of the most overrated shows ever.
Listen, this nigga right here
What?
is cap.
What?
Again, he doesn't listen to any alternative music, so you can't really judge on his TV tape.
Oh, now you can't judge.
So
on
this
TV.
guy is saying that 70s show is not a classic, but then why are they bringing back the 90s show with the same character, the same parents?
Oh, they shouldn't. I didn't say they should.
This guy doesn't understand.
I mean, look. The thing
that
is,
70s show is that shit.
No, it's not, bro. That show is so fucking overrated, bro.
What?
Nah, that 70s show is
I would
definitely.
stand on it.
That 70s show is definitely a good show.
That shit is heat.
No.
I mean,
They can keep the 90s show. They can keep the 70s. They can fucking keep all of it.
you can't really. I can't really hear you say that 70s show you call it mid with some of the shows that you have in your category that you describe as fire.
Ozarks is the best show on Netflix.
Nigga, we're not talking about Ozark.
Okay, what other?
just saying.
Okay, like that. Do you think Friends is bad?
No, Friends is that show.
Do you think Martin's good?
Of course. What?
Okay.
Hold on. You cannot say that Friends is a good show.
Friends wipes the 70s show. Y'all are tweaked. What? Friends wipes the 70s show.
Bro, it's
I mean, what?
In that conversation, it's Martin, that 70s show, and then whatever the fuck you said.
Y'all are tweaked.
I mean, really think about Friends. Like, I've watched Friends.
I've watched it all the way through like twice.
That show's mid.
I've watched it all the way through, and I'm not gonna say it's
show's
mid.
better than that.
Stop.
Yeah, I haven't watched George Lopez show in a while.
Okay.
But yeah, man, like that 70s show, I think you're just hating on it, really. I mean,
It's overrated, bro. I said it. I stand on it. I mean, y'all listen on the comments what you think. But
hey,
overrated.
But yeah, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. You know,
GroupChat Convos, another one. It's been a classic.
A very classic
We're
episode.
glad to get this out for you guys. You know, we're hoping to get at least 50 more out this year. So,
And let us know what comedy movie was your favorite back in the day, because Lord knows they won't make them anymore.
Put some songs in the comments below for Eli that aren't rap music.
Need it.